Hey guys, it's Dark Tyke and welcome back to another video. And this video I'm going to be covering the brand new coaster in the new update, which adds the inverted coaster with 4 seats across, as you can see right here. That's what this new ride is. It also adds a new flat ride, the balloon ride, which we'll be taking a look at in a minute. But first I'm just going to go down really quickly to the changelog to go check out what the update has. There were a couple bug fixing updates. This video came out yesterday, could even be the day before because I don't know when I'm going to upload this. I had the other video, so I couldn't record this on the day the update came out, and also school that I have to deal with. But yeah, so it added the new roller coaster, which is the inverted coaster with 4 seats across. It had the new gentle ride, the balloon ride, 3 new light items, 9 new primitives, more lights I cannot talk. More lights now support dynamic item modes and can be activated by triggers. Teleporters can now be configured to only allow the park owner and co-builders to use the teleporter, which is kind of neat. There was a new command for the private servers. First-person ride camera has been changed, and just some other little changes that don't really matter. And then there's these other updates that I'm not going to go over because they don't matter. What matters is this brand new coaster, the inverted coaster with 4 seats across. So this brand new coaster is basically the same as the inverted coaster. Or is it really? Because there are actually several noticeable differences. The first one, obviously, being if you find it in this menu, it costs way more, $2,250 for the inverted coaster, opposed to the inverted coaster, which just costs $600. This coaster, I just changed my brightness. I did not mean to do that. This coaster is 2 spaces wide, as you can see here, as opposed to just the 1, because it has to fit the 4 seats across. And it has got this really neat design of the seats that reminds me of several B&M inverted coasters. I'm pretty sure that's what this is modeled after. It's modeled after B&M inverted coasters, and it looks pretty detailed and pretty cool. Other than that, it functions pretty much the same as a normal inverted coaster, except it does have boosters. It has brakes, stations, obviously. It can go up with chain lifts. It can not go up with boosts. Okay, that's what I figured. I just had to make sure. It can go up slightly with boosts. It can go vertical, both up and down, because that is pretty nice to have. Oh, and disclaimer, this is not an actual good roller coaster in building. I'm just showing that it does have all the pieces you can use here. You can do the turns. Being too wide, it does have this little offset thing on the turns when it is going straight down. Let's just even this out a little bit and get it to a place where you can see the track. That looks like it works. It's also got a lot of these pieces. It's got block brakes, obviously. It's got hold brakes as well, and it has the chicanes, flat to steep slopes. Those are pretty typical. Long straights, also pretty typical. It's got half loops, and it can invert, and full loops. As you can see, if we scroll down, got the wide loops because it is too wide. Got corkscrews. It's got the spirals. It's got basically everything, aside from the special pieces for other special coasters, such as the Beyond Vertical Drop. It does not have that. It can, obviously, as I've already said, bank to 180 degrees, full range of banking, so you can make great inverting inverted coasters with this. It's got basically all the same things as the B&M inverted coasters you'd find in real life. Right, so if I put this up to 5 stations, you should be able to see that it can go up to 6 cars, because each car takes up slightly less than 1 tile, similarly to how the inverted coaster works itself. And other than that, that's basically everything about this new coaster. It's obviously got lots of different colors for the different vehicles, but you can experiment with those yourself. And stats don't matter. Operations, it's got all the normal operations. That's pretty good coaster, inverted, 4 seats across, 2 wide, and it can do pretty much anything you want it to, aside from some vertical boosting and beyond vertical drops that are exclusive to certain coasters. The achievement that you get this one from, you get it from the Worthy Park achievement right here. Inverted coaster, 4 seats across. You need a park value of at least 200,000. I made a video with tips on how to get serious investments when the hybrid coaster came out. Same tips will be able to get you to $200,000. The basics of it is you just need to place down more items in your park with higher value, and that will raise your park value, which you can see in the settings menu. Down in statistics, you can see the park value. Next up, we have the balloon ride right here. It's a flat ride, typical flat ride. It's pretty large. It's got a large footprint with an extra area around it that you can't build in, unless of course you have the game pass that allows you to do so. You can place it down pretty large. It does cost $17,500, which is the most expensive gentle ride as of right now, not including vintage cars or dark ride because those are custom tracked. You get it from the amazing theme park achievement, which I made another tutorial, which I will also put in the description, on how to get 5 stars or tips for that. You can follow the same tips to get the balloon ride from getting at least 4 stars in your theme park. This ride is pretty neat because if you put it into testing, it's got a little animation on the doors. You can sit in the seats and it spins around. It will spin around in circles for 91 seconds, which is 3 times as long as a Teacups ride, which is 32 seconds. It's a pretty long ride, and it spins around like this. Chances are, if you've been to a theme park, you would have seen a ride like this. There are plenty of these in many theme parks. As you saw when it started, it rose up on this central thing, began spinning around, and it tilts a little bit to the side on the very top so that you actually end up going slightly up and then slightly down. If I go into first person mode, you can kind of see what it looks like. You go up a little bit and then down a little bit. You can notice that. And it's a pretty nice, just gentle ride to put in your park. I know I'm going to be putting one of these in my next episode of my basic park series. You can check that out as well if you want. And other than that, I mean, it's basically just a basic flat ride. There's nothing too amazing about it, aside from the insane amount of vehicle colors here for the balloons, for the center of it, for all these things. I mean, the vehicles have got the inside color, the gate color, the ropes color, the wooden carriage part color, and then the 2 separate balloon colors, which are pretty neat. And then, of course, we've got the 4 other colors for the actual ride itself. And other than a few other minor changes, which I'm just going to head back to the changelog real quick to go across, you've got the new coaster, gentle ride, light items, primitives, teleporters can be configured, which I do actually want to check out real quick. So if I place down a teleporter right here, you can click on it. Permissions, anyone can use this, or park owner and co-builders can use this, which can be pretty neat if you want to make a builder-only area. Anyway, that's going to be all for this really quick update video. Sorry if I talked a little bit fast there, because I just wanted to cover everything in a short amount of time. Also, one person did leave a comment saying they wanted me to talk faster, so I hope you enjoyed me talking faster in this video. Of course, if you did find this a little too fast, don't worry, you can always pause the video, listen to things multiple times, and even slow down the video in settings if you really want to. But that doesn't really matter if you just watched the video, got all the information you needed. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, you could subscribe if you want. Check out some of my other videos. I did mention the 2 that will be linked in the description. And yeah, goodbye.